guys, it's Housewife in Heels, and I'm here with my latest unboxing. So if you're familiar with me, then you would know the unboxing bag is a little bit unusual for me, but it's not unheard of on the channel before, especially not by the Valentino brand. So I'm going to show you guys the bag, and then we're going to get into the meat and potatoes, my reason for being, the shoes. So just bear with me. I like to show off when I can get nice bags every now and then, which isn't often because 9 times out of 10 I'm spending all my money on shoes. So I was at the outlet, which should not surprise anyone if you're familiar with me. If you're not, I love outlets. And I saw this bag, and in comparison to my first Valentino bag, which in the bag world, granted I do not know that much about bags, but in the bag world it is pretty much the Valentino equivalent of the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. I can't even say it, that's how little I know about Louis Vuitton. Don't know anything about Louis Vuitton, not really interested in the brand in general. So get it out of this nice big dust bag, which those big dust bags are great when you're traveling with a lot of shoes. For those who have massive shoe collections who happen to also have luxury bags, you can get use out of those dust bags if you're traveling with bunches of shoes. So I believe this is a bucket bag. I could be mistaken. I have no idea this season the name of the bag. I just saw the bag. I happen to like it. It has the rock studs on the shoulder strap, and it has rock studs lining the sides. It's in a Napa calf material. It's not like a patent bag. It's not like a croc. It's not even like a grainy leather. It's sort of an in-between a smooth leather and a grain. I'm not sure exactly what you'd call it. I haven't really seen that kind of a material on a shoe, so bag experts, let me know. And the inner material is just a suede, your standard bucket bag, nothing to really seal it shut or anything like that. So this bag comes with a little bag that can actually be clipped to the inside of it. And this is just what's going to hold all of your personal effects, your little wallet, cash, your ID, things of that nature. I won't be using it for that because I have a McQueen clutch that I love that doubles as my personal wallet, but in case I ever do get a small leather good, then I have a pouch to put it in if I use this bag. So that'll pretty much be it for this, because this is not my passion. I just happen to like luxury bags every now and then. And we will move on to what's important to me. So for those who are familiar with me, or who aren't, I love Louboutins, and I especially love the So Kates. They are a shoe that is near and dear to my heart. They were the first ever designer piece I had ever purchased in my life, and that happens to most people who get their first Louboutins, and then they wind up hating them, consigning them, and then they just swear off Louboutin or designer shoes forever. I am the exception. I fell in love with So Kates. I can handle the 120 height. I do walk around in them, not like a crazy amount. I'm not wearing these like tennis shoes, let's say, or sneakers. But I do actually get use out of mine. I just happen to like them, and since I have very narrow feet, I can handle them a little bit better than most people. Most people tend to go up half a size. I go down half a size, just to kind of give a size reference to just how teensy-weensy my feet are. So I think that's why I can handle such a tiny toe box, whereas everyone else in comparison says it's absolutely torturous. So I just love So Kates, what can I say? And now this is my 4th pair, if you are not counting these being my 2nd pair of black patent So Kates. So technically my 5th, if you count that I'm a repeat offender with the black So Kates. So these are called the Rocia. It could be Rocia. It's spelled out R-O-C-C-I-A. That's generally what Louboutin calls anything in a snake print. And these are kind of a unique snake print because they are very iridescent. And if we're remembering me from way earlier on in my channel, probably around a year or so ago, I got my first pair and only pair to this date of Pigalle that happened to be in an iridescent leopard print. So these gave me shoe nostalgia, and I got them on sale because Louboutin does a biannual sale of when they're getting rid of the seasonal merchandise to bring in the new stuff. And I happen to take advantage of it because I have a very generous subscriber who funded this purchase for me. So thank you very much, generous subscriber, who I know shall not prefer to be named. So we're gonna open these up, get right into them, and then I'll give you guys an up closer look, a little bit at the purse and a little bit more at the shoes. So let's open these up, tear into them, and I'm sure you guys will let me know what you think when you actually see them. So I was very excited when I showed up to Louboutin and Rodeo. I did not order these. These I had to actually go to the store and try out. The sales are never online, straight from Louboutin. You have to actually go to a boutique and check these out. I'm not sure if the iridescent is picking up on camera, but these are, they can show up anywhere like a greeny purpley, but if they're not in the correct lighting for that to show up, they just look like a black, white, and gray snake skin. I don't mind black, white, and gray. I'm actually eyeballing if I'm looking for more So Kates, which I always am. I just can't afford all the ones that I want. I would love to get the bright red So Kates. Think like the color of the red bottom of every Louboutin ever. And I would like to get just the stark white. If I can. I don't think I will for at least quite a while, but if I am eyeballing anything, or if anyone wants to know what I'm eyeballing, that's what I want. Because sometimes people do ask, so I am telling. But these are beautiful, and when I saw I could get them for 40% off, and they had them in my size, which for those who might be interested is a 35.5, I said mine. I love an iridescent shoe. I like to have little pops of color here and there, but nothing too wild, and this fit the bill. I love that they have to hit the light a certain way for them to be colorful. Like, say if I went out late night to a dinner and the lighting was dim, you would just think I was wearing like a black and white snakeskin shoe. These aren't actual snakeskin, they're just a leather embossed to look like a snakeskin. But I don't care either way. I think they're beautiful. I might as well take the paper out because why not show off the whole shoe? But yeah, beautiful, right? Very exciting. These are not my loudest So Kates because I got the Psychic Red Ruby, but these are actually no, they're not even my first pattern ones because I have my canvas paint splatter ones. So I'm just adding to my collection of pattern ones at this point. My first iridescent So Kates, how about that? So these do fit some kind of bill. So we're gonna break out the other one because why not show off both? And there you go. And I'll give you guys a little bit of a closer look while I comment on them more because why not? And I will be back in a second. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a closer look at the shoe, and then of course we'll do a close-up try-on. Don't you worry, I haven't forgot. I just wanted to show off the detailing and the potential iridescent light if it wants to show up or not. I especially think you would be able to tell on the inner lining of the shoe, which I just think is beautiful. I love it when Louboutin does something different from the standard sort of just basic leather lining, which is typical of the brand. And I think that they are just very beautiful. I'll give you guys a peek at the other one just because why not? Absolutely beautiful. I hope to one day acquire ones in this red like I mentioned earlier, and ones in a straight up white because I love this sort of black and white snakeskin happening on them. And for those who are interested in the bag, which I know some people are, but that's not what this channel is about, Here is some detailing on the bag with the chain strap. You can actually see little studs on the chains, which I find nice. Here's a closer look at a suede strap of studs already on the shoulder strap. And of course on the side you have extra rock studs, because if you know anything about Valentino, they love marketing the rock stud brand. So that'll be it with a little close-up as far as that is concerned. And we'll move on to the try-on of the shoes.